What's up, guys? Today I'll be teaching you how to make the bass sound I used in my song Carbon. I'm using QuickTime Player so it doesn't record the audio directly from the computer. So you're going to be hearing what is coming out of my speakers. But I will have a link to the song so you'll know what the bass will actually sound like when you're making it. But I'm still gonna... Okay, this is what the bass sounds like. This is the sound I have. Okay, so basically I call this song Carbon because I use the carbon oscillator. Although it's not doing much, it's only doing that, which you can probably barely hear. I just like the name, so I use that. Anyway, yeah. Load the carbon oscillator on the first oscillator. Put the wavetable position all the way to the left, like that. Then put the intensity around here and amp all the way up, and put the filter 1 and filter 2 slider all the way to filter 1. And for oscillator 2, put digi-gain 2, and put the wavetable position here, and put the pitch up 12. Put the intensity all the way up and amp like 3/4 of the way up, and put the filter 1, filter 2 slider all the way up, or fader, whatever. And then modulation oscillator, you want, actually it's not doing anything. I don't even know why I have it activated. So after that, we're going to come to filter 1. We're going to put band reject filter, and we're going to put the cutoff right in the middle, and we're going to put the bandwidth and resonance all the way in the middle too. You want the mix 1 and mix 2 fader all the way up at mix 1, and you want this little fader, I think it's a filter volume fader, you want to have it right around here where you can just see the first 2 notches up here. And for effects 1, you want phaser, you want the dry wet around here, and the rate right in the middle, feedback in the middle, depth in the middle. For effects 2, dimension expander, you want dry wet around here, size straight to the left, and these 2 are not available, so they don't have any use to us. For insert 1, you want a hard clipper. If you torrented massive, which most of you probably did, you won't have it unless you have the updated version, which is hard to find. So you're going to have to buy it or try to torrent it, whatever. I in no way endorse torrenting, so. Anyway, dry wet, you want it here, drive here. I don't really want to give you the times and positions. I think you know what I mean. Like, some people say like, oh, this is about 12:34 o'clock. And yeah, okay, let's just forget I said anything there. And you want to load performer. It would probably be an LFO, but you want to, it normally looks like this, but you come over here, click LFO, go to performer, and then you click load curve, and just put these in, the first 2, just make it look like this the whole way. There's probably an LFO equivalent of this, but I was just too lazy to find it. So you want the ratio set to 1/4. And the amp, you want it just below all the way. You can see right here, it's not all the way. And let's see what else there is. Oh yeah, you want to drag the performer over here to the band reject cutoff. It should look like this. You just drag up to right around here. Then you do the same with the digi-gain 2 oscillator. Just drag it and then drag it down so the green line looks like this. And I think that's all the modulation for it so far. Okay, and also for the 6th one, it might be an LFO, but it might be a performer, I don't know. But just change it to a performer and put it like this. You can also do the same effect with an envelope, but I prefer performers because the slope is more accurate, I think. Even though it ends up going back up and restarting, it's still more accurate as opposed to an envelope. And then you want to load the curve, put a down ramp, and then have the ratio set to 1/8. And then you want, this is what's editing the pitch, by the way. So you want to drag this over here to the pitch of the first oscillator, carbon, and drag it up to 12. Then you want to do the same thing for digi-gain and just drag it up 12. And that's it. You should have this sound, except I cut off some lows on my EQ just because it you want to do that when you're layering it with a sub bass. You don't just want to have it like this. because you want to have a sub bass layered under it. That's what gives songs their full subby, bassy sounding feeling. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking now. Anyway, I will have a whole bunch of links in the description, so go check those out. My current EP is out. You can go buy that, and I will have another one coming out soon in the summer, hopefully, but it might be released more towards the fall or winter, depending on how long I take on it. But so yeah, that is the sound, and I'm not gonna upload the KSD because I don't want you to have the exact same sound as me. I want you to come up with your own sound and learn how to use Massive yourself and create your own sounds and not just copy me. So yeah, I'm going to leave now.